talking to us because you still have no symptoms. Your temperature is still 98.6. You don't feel anything. So for all intents and purposes, you wouldn't know still that you have this virus.
Yeah, that is, I'm glad you brought that up because I think that's a real key component here. I could be in the public. I could be at home amongst my family. I could be still spreading it.
It's the great equalizer. And what's terrible about it is what's great about it. What's terrible about it is it's made us all equal in many ways. And what's wonderful about it is that it's made us all equal in many ways.
The idea is going around that this crisis is the big equalizer, the fixer of men, the Darwinian proposition, the delicate yet decisive paring knife in the drawer that cuts everything down to size. Apparently it is now in all of our kitchens, in all of our homes, somewhere lurking, awaiting its moment to display its craftiness. And of course, you would hear this from some reality-detached, soul-fried, and tie-dye-brained celebrity. You know, the ones with all the answers, all the proper perspectives for us dim-witted common folk. The gentry. It's almost like we aren't people, actual living things, but an inanimate audience, objects to be managed and placed. If it isn't celebrities coaxing our loins and passions, it is brick-hearted scientists greasing our gears and planning our futures, renovating our faculties. We're like decorations for a much larger space to be considered, fit for much larger plans and schematics, founded on much darker ideas and carried out by machines that pretend to be human. And they're perfect renditions of our kind. They speak like us, smile like us, yet they are only pretending to have life. Automatons with a learned zest for human behavior, void of intimate feeling. They demonstrate their ability to interact as humans through years of mimicry and study of affect. Their perceived perfection comes from much arduous practice, and their alleged value comes from an artificial prestige. Prestige is the stake in the eye that blinds all men, hence the blind masses' easy culling. We follow hollow figureheads and life-negating entities like lights at the end of tunnels. We approve the life management skills of the lifeless, to then hire them as managers of our lives. They merely pretend to be. People to them are units, figures, cases, and statistical data ready-made for mathematical equation. Projective outcomes and possibilities are considered and employed for policy making, while real-life consequences and experiences of real-life people are ignored and disregarded. Cause denies the effect for an imagined and preconceived end. In the hyper-reality, the virtual supersedes the temporal. Real beings do not exist. Only the idea of them garners attention. How can you put your life in the hands of a computer when it does not bear limbs, void of the warm, padded flesh grip needed to carry your weight? Our leaders today are humanesque, cold and calculative machines. They not only lack life, they do not see life. They do not see people. They see digits. They see in code and 3D graphics. And yet they are the ones taking up global humanitarian efforts as the proclaimed linchpin of our destiny. Their alleged love for humanity is displayed by schizoid, detached, philanthropic gesture, like hugging one through the screen of a phone. The essence of a thing is simply not there. Our leaders' prestige and generous bank accounts are confused for life-affirming, empathic sincerity. Like sex to the broken, money is perceived as love and as power to the crowd.